Hey there, Kimberly here from Indra Holistic Health. I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner specializing in gut health. If you've struggled with digestive problems, diarrhea, constipation, urgency, bloating, and all your medical tests come back normal, this video is for you. Today I'm sharing about a client who had lived with digestive issues her entire life and how Ayurveda helped her finally find relief by understanding her body differently. And at the end, I'll share two ways that you can take the next step: a free gut health assessment or my 60-day personalized Ayurveda program if you're looking for deeper support. So, this client had digestive trouble for as long as she could remember. By her late 60s, chronic diarrhea ran her life. She planned meals around bathrooms. She had learned the hard way not to leave the house until at least a few hours after eating. She was doing so much right. She ate healthy, she exercised, she practiced yoga, she meditated, she had a rich spiritual life, she was creatively engaged, and still she didn't feel well. And like many people I work with, she went through blood work, stool tests, scopes, and everything looked fine. But her body was saying otherwise. So we looked at it through an Ayurvedic lens and asked questions that she had never been asked. What does hunger feel like for you? What's your eating routine like? How soon after eating do symptoms appear? 10 minutes, 2 hours, the next day? Do symptoms seem to change with the seasons? Which emotions show up alongside symptoms? Do you tend to override bodily urges like hunger or bathroom urges or fatigue, as well as other questions that she had never been asked? We looked at patterns. When were these symptoms happening? What was going on around them? What foods, emotions, routines were associated with them? Because in Ayurveda, chronic diarrhea is a story about Agni, your digestive fire. And this digestive fire determines the strength of your Agni, determines how you process food, emotions, experiences, information. So when we zoomed out, the real pattern emerged. Her bowels hadn't always been loose. She had also struggled with sluggishness and constipation. And so this wasn't just diarrhea, it was variable digestion. And Ayurveda has a name for this. It's called the Vishama Agni, meaning irregular or unpredictable digestion. And just giving supplements or medications or restricting foods doesn't fix it. What Vishama Agni really needs is warmth, simplicity, grounding, consistent rhythm. So rather than throwing more diets or protocols at her, we slowed down and we rebuilt her foundation. We made gentle, doable shifts in terms of how she structured her meals, when she rested, how she supported emotional digestion, how she paid attention to her body and noticed its subtle cues. Nothing extreme, no complicated charts, no rigid rules, no expensive supplements, just aligning her daily rhythm with what her body was actually asking for. And this is Ayurveda's gift. It teaches you to hear your body's whisper so that it doesn't have to scream at you. And then her bowels began to regulate. She no longer needed hours of buffer time after meals. She could leave the house without worry. And another one of her practitioners, even commented that she looked and felt so much lighter. And here's what she shared after the program. Ayurveda is a lifestyle that allows you to understand how your body works and the care it needs to function optimally. It's very simple to understand. Kimberly's help has successfully resolved my digestive issues and inspired me to keep applying the principles to live my life in the Ayurvedic lifestyle. So, if you're living with digestive issues that no one has been able to explain, you may just need a new way of looking at them. And Ayurveda helps you understand your gut pattern, the root cause of your imbalances, what your body is actually asking for, and how to rebuild your digestion from the inside out. And you don't have to do it alone. If you want a small step, you can take my free gut health assessment, my free gut quiz, and this will help you identify your gut pattern and begin to understand what supports it. You can take that quiz at indraholistic.com/gut. And it's also linked right below this video. And if you're ready for more in-depth personalized support like this client had, you can explore my 60-day Personalized Ayurveda Program. And in this program, we work one-on-one to uncover your patterns and rebuild digestion at the root. You can learn more about it at indraholistic.com/offerings. And it's also linked below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.